Why? Why is there so much pain in this world? Why is there injustice, suffering, betrayal, and loss? Why does it feel like darkness often wins while the righteous struggle? These are the questions that haunt the hearts of many warriors. Why would a good God allow evil to exist? Why didn't he create a world where everything is perfect, where no one could choose to hurt, betray, or destroy? The answer is free will. It is the gift of choice, the ability to decide between good and evil, between righteousness and sin. And while it is a gift, it also comes with great responsibility and great consequences. Without free will, love would not be real. Think about it, warriors. Love that is forced is not love at all. The king does not desire puppets or slaves. He desires sons and daughters, warriors who choose to follow him out of love, not obligation. True worship, true obedience, true relationship, all of these require choice. But with the ability to choose good comes the ability to choose evil. This is the risk of free will. The same freedom that allows us to love God also allows some to reject him, to hurt others, and to pursue selfish desires. This is why there is bad in the world. It is not because God is absent, it is because humanity in its freedom has often chosen to walk away from him. The story begins in the garden with Adam and Eve. They were given the freedom to obey God or to rebel against him. God didn't create robots. He gave them the choice, and with it, a warning. You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. For when you eat from it, you will certainly die. Genesis 2:16-17. But they chose disobedience, and sin entered the world. From that moment, the world was fractured. Death, pain, and suffering became part of the human story. Not because God willed it, but because humanity chose it, and we've been choosing it ever since. Every act of greed, betrayal, hatred, and violence is a consequence of people misusing the gift of free will. So why doesn't God stop all the evil in the world? Why doesn't he intervene every time someone makes a wrong choice? The answer is this: he respects the gift he has given us. To take away our ability to choose would be to take away what makes us human. It would rob us of the ability to truly love, to truly obey, to truly worship. But know this: God is not indifferent to evil. He hates it, he grieves over the pain and suffering in the world, and he has not left us without hope. Through Jesus Christ, he made a way to redeem what was broken, to heal what was shattered, and to offer us the strength to choose good in a world that often chooses evil. Warriors, free will is both a gift and a responsibility. It is the power to choose who you will serve, how you will live, and what legacy you will leave behind. God does not force you to follow him, but he invites you. He does not coerce your obedience, but he calls you to it. And through the Holy Spirit, he empowers you to choose righteousness, even in the face of temptation. Jesus himself showed us the ultimate act of free will. In the Garden of Gethsemane, facing the cross, he prayed, "My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me, yet not as I will, but as you will." Matthew 26:39. He chose obedience. He chose sacrifice. He chose to lay down his life so that we could be free, not just free to choose, but free from the power of sin and death. The bad in this world is not evidence that God doesn't care. It's evidence of humanity's misuse of free will. But the good you do, the love you show, the truth you live out, that is evidence of the Spirit of God at work in you. You have the power to make a difference, to fight against the darkness, to bring light into the world. Why is there bad in the world? Because humanity has chosen it. But why is there good? Because God, in his mercy, empowers his warriors to fight against the darkness. Rise up, warriors, and make your choice. The king is calling and the battle is before you. Choose this day whom you will serve. Use the gift of free will wisely.